Hello, Raw Mithril here once again, getting back to the Nezumiman Perfect Run series, and it's time for Dr. Gyoniku's 4th stage. Also an extra bit of an obstacle. For no reason I can particularly discern, the sliding drawer in my computer desk that holds the keyboard and mouse decided to fall out onto the floor, and took the keyboard with it. Unfortunately, it had a fairly short cord, so when it was yanked out of the computer tower, the plug was damaged beyond all repair. Wonderful! So I'm having to use the old keyboard that came with my 98 system, which surprisingly lasted all the way until 2006. Yeah, I'm one of those that tends to use an operating system until it breaks, and so it's kind of amazing that it lasted that long, I guess. So, anyway. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty tough stage, and pretty long, too. The map shows it as Dr. Gyoniku's face, and in a Mega Man-style game, we pretty much know what that means. Yep, it's rematch time. Amen. So I have a little mini-map off to the side here telling me who's where. The one that concerns me most, and the one that's caused most of my failures so far, is still Delay Nezumi. Tends to be the hardest one for me to read. And he's very happily spamming that triple shot of his, too. He knows I hate that thing. It's seriously gotten to a point where I'm not even really bothering to save much in the way of outtakes against Delayed Nezumi because I just already have so many. Jeez, I have never seen him use that so much. But when you defeat a boss, they drop celebratory cheese. So next up, Dragon Nezumi. Even using the easier strategy against him, there's still a lot of rather precise jumps you have to make here. Quite unfortunately, it's pretty much a pixel-perfect hiding spot there, so you can't really use it as an actual attack point against him. Pretty much, if you move toward the right at all, you're going to run right into him. At least that's been my experience. Maybe it's possible if you're just feather light on the controls, but I've never managed it myself. Okay, 2 down. Onward to Smoke Nezumi. A fairly easy pattern, but that homing AI of his still kind of makes me nervous sometimes, when he gets to that phase of his attacks. Thus, it's one I can still kind of easily mess up against. Apologies in advance if I'm kind of quiet during portions of this video, but, yeah, I really need to focus here. It's one issue I have with the rematch type stages, is it's so easy for me to lose focus. Really, another issue is I've already kind of exhausted any conversational topics I have about the bosses just from, their original videos. Okay, 3 down. Okay, now for a couple that are pretty easy, but also easy for me to get too complacent against. First up, Usagi. With him, it's pretty easy for me to overlook the Pashiri gun if I don't take it out just firing at him. But there we go. Okay, next up, Milky Nezumi. This is another one that's pretty simple, but it's very easy at this point for me to lose focus. Alright. Just take it slow and easy, don't get greedy with attacks, don't jump into the spikes. Yes, I have done that before. Okay, Milky Nezumi's taken care of. Next up, let's deal with Butter Nezumi, and show off that he's traded in his milk bottle for a Mario pipe for some reason. Getting the timing right on his shots, that still makes me a little bit edgy at times. But overall, we're toward the easier bosses at this point. Doesn't mean I can get complacent, though. Put it this way, at the time of recording this, I know I've failed on Ice Nezumi at least once. Which is annoying because he's the last one in my cycle. Okay, 2 to go. Next up, Wave Nezumi. Who for some reason has grey water now. Have to be careful about her movements. Okay, Wave Nezumi is down, that just leaves Ice Nezumi. Alright, focus. Don't do something dumb. Please. One more shot. Okay, time for Dr. Gyoniku. Deep breath. Alright. Such a strange little boss fight, this. You need to watch out for the balls coming from above. The platforms themselves can't actually hurt you, but the balls can. If you get trapped like this, don't worry. Platforms falling on you actually cannot hurt you. So you can kind of use this as a moment to try to make a protective barrier of platforms around yourself. You can't even get shoved out of the bottle. It's just kind of amusingly glitchy sometimes. Though you pretty much practically have to get rid of almost everything to get back out. Stop dropping them directly on me, will ya? So close. Yes! Okay, done. Oh, thank gods, this stage was a thing, man. What a relief. Okay. That one is done, and as you can tell from the relief, plenty of outtakes. Enjoy. He's a lot quicker than you'd expect from someone with delay in their name. Whoa! Ah! Triple shot! Knew that was gonna get me at least once. Yeah, nowhere to go that time. Blast! Oh sure, now you delay. I was fully expecting you to run toward the wall. Ah, you pest. There's still some tricky jumps you have to do. And that was a failure. But hey, at least I lost to someone other than Delay Nezumi for a change. Why did you aim up? Why did you aim up? Ah, you pest! Yeah, spoilers, this is not... Ah, what? Really? That looked like it went right over my head. Ah. And then I get hit with a shot. Commit to the jump, man. Commit to the jump. Bugger! Ah! Not quite. But I think we can all agree that Ice Nezumi is a fridge. And hopefully a... Oh! Are you kidding me? Ah, that did not just happen. Ice Nezumi? Really? I failed on Ice Nezumi? That's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. But at least it wasn't Delay Nezumi, so it's something different, I guess. So next up, let's deal with Dragon Nezumi. Even using the easier strategy against him, there's still some rather precise jumping you have to do there. Either to shoot down the dragon cluster or jump over it and get it to scroll itself off screen. Such as that. Yep. Okay, just don't panic. And remember to jump. Remembering to jump, that's crucial. And really, most anything I've had to say about the bosses I've already gone into in their actual videos. Ah! Well, at least it was something different. Yep. Okay, so you need to get up there to actually attack Dr. Gyoniku himself. The platforms can't actually hurt you, but the falling orbs can, so you have to be wary of that bugger! Ah... Alright, so yes, this stage was a thing. Sure, the Nezumiman bosses might be somewhat simple, but put them all together? I give this stage an 8 out of 10. I've definitely faced worse in a boss rush, Mega Man 2, but this one still carries with it one of the biggest threats of a boss rush, complacence. When you do it as I do, taking on the harder bosses first to get them out of the way, it's easy to underestimate the easier ones. There's also a sense of fatigue that can come in there as well, having to fight all the way through the 8 Nezumi bosses before even getting a crack at Dr. Gyoniku. I've basically more or less said everything I have to say about the Nezumi bosses themselves in their own videos, so let's just focus on Gyoniku himself. Overall, he's not really difficult. However, he's not to be taken too lightly. There's a lot of RNG influence in this battle to worry about, and when you get high enough in the bottle to actually attack Dr. Gyoniku, you don't really have too much reaction time as far as dodging the pills falling toward you. Add that to the likely sense of fatigue that you'll have to deal with after clearing the other bosses, and this can get pretty tricky. Boss rushes, man. Always a thing. So yes, an 8 out of 10 for this one. So with that, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the vid, and I shall see you again next time. Until then, fare thee well.